Hey guys, BowHunterPlanet.com, and today I'm going to show you a good shootout here with the different lighted knocks in the industry. We're going to show you the Nocturnal, which is a very popular one, the Clean Shot Knockout, which is also very popular, and the Lumenok that's been around pretty much the longest. Alright, starting with the Knockout. The Knockout works like this. It has these little orange pieces here that are inserts. They go into the end of your arrow right here, if you can see it, and then the Knockout slides into that. And then how it works is it has this little metal piece here that activates and non-activates. So right now it doesn't light up because it's locked out. You can't activate it until you spin this. So what happens is people when they're shooting for fun, they don't use the lighted knock to wear the battery down. And then when they go hunt, they turn these to activate them. And then when they fire, it turns on. So you can get an idea of how it works. And then when you want to shut it off, you simply just pull back. And it makes that click. So it's a very easy knock. It clicks in, and then you pull it right back out, no problem. Alright, next up is a Lumenok. How Lumenok works is it has two little metal tabs here. The tabs need to make contact with your arrow. Normally what you do is Lumenok has a device that you can buy or do at the store where you're getting them, sets in there and sands this down to make sure it's perfectly even, because it needs a connection to make the light up. And so how it works is you can see the batteries attached to it like this. You slide into your shaft, spin it, and then as it pushes in, it turns it on. So that's kind of how it works. And then you just simply pull it back to shut it off. So the difference is this one has a connection, so it has to make a circuit to turn it on. So it has to be flat. You have to make sure your arrows are flat to use it. So here's a Nocturnal again. You can see there's a button in the middle there, and you have to, in order to shut it off, right here, you see this red thing, it's very hard to see. You would go in with a tip and you had to pop that out to shut it off. You can see it's going to slide into the end of our shaft. Just like the other ones, no big deal, real easy. It does not work on contacts, you don't have to worry about that. Again, you have to have the string to engage it. So I'll do that here. So I push the button in on my quiver there and you can see I lit right up. Now it can't come off. See, I can pull it out, it's still on. So that's the difference. So if this hit a tree or something, somehow this came off, your arrow broke here, this would stay on. There's no way it would shut off. It's important to note with all the lighted knocks, you can see I'm opening this one here. You do need to check for which model you get for which arrows you're shooting. Clean Shot kind of fixed that issue with theirs because they have a universal fit. They fit a G, an X, an H, an S, and a GT shafts because they give you all these extra inserts to work. That's just how theirs works. Whereas the Nocturnal and the Lumenok, they have to be fitted perfectly for the arrow of choice. And you just have to pick the model on their website by telling them which arrows you're shooting. Well, as you guys can see with all three different brands, you're getting great quality, and you know, these things aren't very expensive, to be honest with you. Some are just under $10 each, some are just over $10 each, but to be honest, if it's legal in your state, you should definitely have a lighted knock of some sort. All these brands are great brands, they're trusted brands, they've been around. I don't see any issue with any one of them. Your choice really becomes how you want the operation to be on your lighted knock. Do you want something that pops in and out? Do you want something that has an internal button? Do you want something that goes in with connectivity to electrify itself? So it's up to you. As far as brightness, I feel like they're all pretty close, to be honest with you. There's a lot of differences out there, but it's hard to determine. I don't have them all the same color. That would actually help in looking at brightnesses and stuff, you know. But you know, I can tell you from experience, I think they're all pretty close in brightness. You know, So anyway, Dave Thomas, BowHunterPlanet. Make sure you check out a lighted knock today. Make sure you get yourself one. You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to be caught in the field without a lighted knock, especially when you're trying to find an animal or find your arrow. You can see how dark it is out there without this in those woods lit up on the ground. It's going to be hard just to recover your arrow, let alone find your deer. And in some cases, if your arrow sticks in a deer, you'll see the deer running through the woods because you'll see this light going, and at least give you a direction of which way you should be headed. So I'm Dave Thomas. Thanks for watching BowHunterPlanet TV. This is your lighted knock showdown from BowHunterPlanet.com. We'll see you next time.